Happy Black History Month. What up, y'all? We are here. February 2nd, 2025, in the year of our Lord. Oh my goodness. Hello, I'm OThaGreat. This is High Off the Glass. You know what it is. You know what time it is. It's a Sunday, so we about to do the damn thing. We're going to start in the obvious place of NHL hockey last night. Games were amazing. We're going to start in that obvious place. Y'all know what it is. The games were sick. No. What the fuck? Okay, so here's the thing, Rebel. I'm gonna just give you. I guess you were passed out by the time this went down. Yeah. I'm literally walking out of work. I get out of work at 11:30 on Saturdays. It's bullshit, but that's the life I lead. Back to the fucking grind and shit. God, I miss being off already. And then I'm walking out, and then the survivor pool that I started, right, with a bunch of dudes from work. And fucking Emmett. Remember Emmett that was here for the election episode? Emmett sends a text in the survivor pool talking about some AD traded to Dallas. I'm like, that's it. This shit ain't real. You know what I'm saying? I continue walking to my vehicle, minding my own business. And then I'm like, and he says, I don't even know if he texted something back, but some said, you know what? Just go to the ESPN app. I go to the ESPN app. Breaking news. I could. Man, where's the fucking sound? Do we got any breaking news? Oh, this ain't no fucking break. God damn it, you're right. Yeah, you sure that is a fail? Here it is. You gonna make noise? Yo, we need some more sound. These things suck. All right, so yeah, breaking news. Luka to Dallas, Luka to the Fakers, and AD to Dallas. I could not believe this shit. This shit is throwing me the fuck off. I gotta tell Judge, hey Judge, where you go? This camera ain't on, is that all right? All right. All right, nobody needs that black ass sounder no more. I'm baffled. I'm shocked. Bruh, fucking basketball. This is the biggest fucking trade in North American sports. When was the last time you seen two superstars get traded for each other? You know what I mean? Two hurt motherfuckers as well.
But see, and
Luke ain't played since Christmas.
Okay,
bro.
and see, that's
what in the world?
I got something to say about that too.
Okay, I'm baffled. I'm taken aback. Hit me with it, man. Give me your interpretation, because I am lost. And then Bron talking about he didn't know. The Dallas J Kidd didn't know. I don't know, man. Go ahead. This don't make no fucking sense.
This is what I got.
All right.
After doing some research and doing my due diligence on it.
Right.
This is what I came up with pros and cons for both situations.
Okay, bet.
Right?
Bet.
The Anthony Davis situation, these are the pros, right? Okay, now, we all know he's known for his defensiveness. He's been named to multiple NBA all-defensive teams.
Right.
So his presence can improve I believe it can improve the Mavericks' interior defense.
Oh, definitely.
And the shot blocking capabilities, right?
Definitely.
Now, he's a 10-time NBA All-Star, championship pedigree.
Mm-hmm.
He's won titles with the Lakers. So his experience and leadership could be valuable to the team.
Right.
Another pro, with his track record, they might see an immediate boost in their performance.
Okay.
Especially in the front court.
Right.
And that would complement Kyrie Irving.
Definitely.
That would definitely complement Irving.
Yep.
Okay, now the cons.
He stay hurt.
He's had a history of injuries throughout his career, right? Which could pose a risk to their long-term plans for him for this team, right?
Yeah.
Now at 31, he's 6 years older than Luke?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Luke's 25.
The age difference can impact the future of the Mavericks. Because they just traded a younger star who could have been, a cornerstone for more years.
He's their franchise player.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
He's not like AD is AD. He's not even the Fakers franchise. Bron is a franchise. Dallas just traded their franchise player. What the fuck?
And so, with him being the focal point of the Mavericks offense, leading the league in scoring, guiding the team to the NBA Finals last season, replacing his offensive production, I think that'll be a challenge.
Right. For LA.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
Right.
it'd be no, it'd be a challenge
For Dallas
for
to replace what
Dallas.
they just lost with
What they
Luka.
just
Of
lost.
course. Yeah,
That's
man.
going to be a challenge.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Now Luka's pros. This is what I broke down. Right.
Okay, go ahead. Give it to me.
Now we said he's younger, so at 25 he's considered, from the sports analysis, he's considered like the NBA's brightest talent at this moment.
One of the brightest. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's up there. He's made NBA first team damn near
Right.
every year he's been in the league. Yep.
Exactly. So his playmaking abilities can rejuvenate the Lakers.
Yeah. Yeah. But the Lakers, bro, they're fifth in the West. I mean, I think fifth or fourth.
But that dynamic partnership with LeBron and Luka, I think that'll you'll see. I just wait.
Okay. Now, okay. I want to jump onto that part right there. How in the world is that supposed to work when you got two ball dominant players? Bron has to have the ball to make shit happen. He's not used to playing off the ball, and Luka has to have the ball to make shit happen. He's not used to having the ball.
They definitely gonna have to figure it out.
How because here's the thing. We were talking about that when Kyrie went down to Dallas. How's that gonna work? But it kind of made sense because Kyrie could play with LeBron. LeBron, boom, I'm gonna give it to you. Luka, boom, Kyrie, I'm gonna give it to you. What now? This is gonna look weird as fuck. Like, bro, let's keep it a buck. Like, I don't see how this works. They both and then again, you traded a hurt dude for a hurt dude, and it's just.
I get it, but I think in the long term they're doing this to prepare for LeBron's eventual retirement.
Oh yeah.
That's what I see.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I see.
Like okay, but see, that's the thing though, right? Yes, they're looking for someone to be the franchise because that's the faker way. They have to have a franchise player. They don't give a shit if they got shit around them. They surrounded Kobe with shit for the last 2 years he was there. They just want to have a franchise player. That's the LA. That's how LA gets down. That's from Dr. Bust to his kids and all and so on. But you had that in AD. Y'all didn't want AD. Y'all didn't think AD could be the franchise player no more. Like, it's so many. Like, let me ask you this: who you think won this trade?
Neither.
Right.
Neither.
That's what I'm saying.
Neither.
Like, man.
And the thing with this is, so due to the trade, right? Luka's going to miss out on a potential $345 million Supermax contract extension.
No. He qualifies for that, but he can
With
get
Dallas?
that. But he can get it from LA.
They're not going to do that.
That's true.
With the contract that he has, he's losing approximately $115 million.
No. He's going to finish out that contract. It's just his next contract. He's eligible for the Supermax. And the thing is, what's coming out now is Nico Harris, the GM for Dallas, and the Mavericks, I guess, didn't want to pay it. Now, if Mark Cuban was still the owner there, I bet you money they pay it because Mark Cuban wants a franchise player as well. You see what he had? He kept Dirk. He let Nash and Finley go, but he kept Dirk and he brought Finley back as Finley's in the front office with them now. He was he's Nico. I think Nico Harris's assistant as a GM. So he knows how to bring people back. But if Cuban is there, I don't see them letting Luka go, but he still can get his super max. It's just you just brought up a good point though. I don't know if the Fakers can afford that.
That's what I'm saying. He's going to be losing. That's why I said at the end he's going to be losing.
Oh,
he's going to be losing. He's going to be losing.
This is
so.
Go ahead.
The con with the con with that is he's going to be losing. The issue with the Supermax contract. They basically letting him go over concerns over his conditioning and his reoccurring injuries. Now, another con is while he may be able to help offensively, Anthony Davis leaving is going to weaken the defense capabilities.
Of course, and AD just got finished saying last week we need another big. I feel more comfortable at the four, which he has. He's always since he was at Kentucky, since he was in New Orleans, he's always felt better when he was at a lot of these. I don't know what it is. It's like from Tim Duncan to KG to I want to say even Rasheed Wallace. Like a lot of these bigs that can do a 4 and 5 type shit, they rather just be at the four. They don't want to be. They feel like if they're a 5, hell, even yeah, and they feel like I'm too stationary. He wanted them to get another big. So now not only do they have to get another big, they got to get another big to replace him and another big. It's I don't this what again though. This is what I don't get. Like we already were worried about. Was Luka keeping his body in shape? Like his maintenance of his body, was that an issue? You saw like almost every season he comes in a little heavy. He has to work himself into shape and shit. So it's just like with that, did that give the Mavericks pause? Did that tell the new ownership? Because it's a new owner down there, and fuck that owner too, because she supports Dump. So fuck her all the way. I think they're I want to say they're casino owners. No, that's the Rockets owners. They own a couple casinos. I forget how these people got their money, but what made them say? I mean, we're gonna punt on our franchise player. And granted, he does have health. He has health issues. He doesn't come into the season like 100% ready to go. He has health concerns and he gets injured a lot. He often gets injured. He cries a lot. He cries a lot for calls. He does not play defense. Like that is the main thing right there. I think that is something that that doesn't get talked about enough. He cries a lot, but more so, he does not play defense. He'll sit there and cry about a call instead of guarding somebody. Man,
Now, them. I mean, I don't like you said. I don't know what just made them wake up and just decide to do that dumb shit. But
right.
It's like, okay, you got Anthony, cool. You got AD. You getting defensive strength, veteran experience,
Right.
whatever.
Right.
But you're introducing to your team like the injury history, the loss of a younger, dynamic offensively
Yeah.
with Luka.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then what the Lakers are getting, it's like, okay, now you're in financial trouble.
I think they've been in that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
no, for real, you're in financial trouble at this point.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, you got a young superstar with Luka, cool,
Yeah.
but you have financial considerations and another potential health issue.
I hear you, but I think they're not tripping off the financials because the money they were going to give AD, they could just give to Luka. So maybe they got it. Maybe they already got it allocated.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm just gonna read it off real quick. There's a third team involved with this. I'll get to them at the end. LA Fakers trade Max Christie, a 2029 first-round draft pick, and Anthony Davis to Dallas Mavericks. And the Mavericks trade Maxi Kleber, Markieff Morris,
And they get like the 29th pick.
No, it was the 2029 first round draft pick. Yeah, so the Fakers are trading their draft pick along with those with Max Christie and AD to Dallas for Maxi Kleber, Markieff Morris, and Luka Doncic. Luka Don is crazy, and Utah is a third team involved in this, but they got Hood Scaling's like a very, very minimal role player and like 3 picks they're going to get. So I didn't even put them in there. But Utah is the third team in this. That's why if you see a 3-team trade, it's Dallas, LA, and Utah. But again, I am baffled.
He said Lakers in 6. Nah.
You said what?
Somebody said Lakers in 6.
6 what? In what? Like, for real. And that's the other thing, too. Like, who does this, like, and I guess I asked that question already, who won the trade, and you said nobody, but, like, let's talk about it. I'm going to ask it like this, then. What team got better? What team got better?
LA.
You think LA did?
LA.
Worried about getting Luka? Okay.
LA
And you would, and I want to tend to agree with you, right? But again, you got a ball dominant guard
Yeah.
over here's the thing and I guess Brian Windhorst said this on ESPN this morning. And I'm shocked by this. He said LeBron's been wanting, and that's LeBron. And anything Brian Windhorst says about Bron, I believe it because he's been covering Bron since Cleveland, right? So for him to say that, for him to say this, I believe it. But he said that Bron has always wanted to play with Luka. Why? Why would you want to play with somebody who takes the rock out of your hands when you need the rock to do shit? Like, help me out.
We're
Like,
gonna see. We ready to see though.
I mean,
We definitely about to see how it play out.
it's
It's
man,
it's gonna be interesting.
it's so much more to this. And then, like, AD and Bron are boys. You didn't tell your franchise player that you were trading his best play, his best teammate. In what world, man? Like, I am. I am beyond baffled, bro.
He woke up and was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like nobody. This came out of nowhere.
Oh, he ain't wake up. He heard about it. So supposedly after, because Fakers beat the brakes. I don't want to say beat the brakes, but they handled the Knicks last night. I'll tell you one thing, man.
They handled y'all too.
Man,
You don't want to talk about that. You don't want to mention that.
we ain't got to talk about that. We ain't got to talk about
Y'all
that. They did, but guess what? That was in LA. Okay, when they play us in Beantown, I think hopefully later on this month, because I sure was looking for the date. We play the Knicks next on the 8th. We play the Knicks on the 8th, and I was looking for when we play the Fakers, but whenever we play the Fakers, we're gonna kick their ass. But they did their thing against us. They did their thing against the Knicks last night, and I mean Tibbs is just running that team into the ground, man. Like, it's just classic Tibbs. It's the shit we've been talking about. Them cats have, and then OG went down again last night. You know what I mean? So supposedly after the game, him and his family, they went out to dinner, and someone asked him about it at dinner, and he said he had no idea. I'm just, man, it's just I what other takes did you have with this? Because I'm still, bro.
I mean, that was basically my take on it all. It was just like the main thing with the Lakers, they're trying to get something in place for LeBron's eventual retirement.
Right. Right.
And build something that when he's gone, they can build something around Luka. Yeah, but the way they did it and how it was to me it was weird. It was real weird. But that's why they get paid to do what they do. So somebody knows something.
They do.
Somebody knows something.
They all the way do. I'm just, man. Fuck was that? I'm just beyond baffled because you've never seen anything like this in North American sports. You just haven't. I've never seen a superstar traded for a superstar. And then the other thing I don't get, right, is just the Mavs, I think, were I know they were above the 10th spot. I think they were like 8th or 7th. Fakers were 5th in the West, if not going up. It was like, it's almost like he didn't need to do this. You know what I'm saying? But I know that the whole point of this shit is championships. Like, if you're not in this for championships, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, you have to, at the end of the day, are we good enough to win a championship? No. Then we need to do something. I get it. I guess I kind of give him props. I give him props for that, just like for taking such a huge shot in the dark. But it's just, man, I just don't see how a hobbled Anthony Davis. Another thing too, right? This is what people seem to forget, and teams know this too, but they're like, these are professional athletes, so they'll acclimate and they'll do what's required of them. They're professionals. But y'all gotta remember, like, these are people with families. Luka just had his first kid. Now he has to uproot his kid and wife. I don't know if he's married or whatever, but his kid and his lady to southern Los Angeles. I don't know if you've heard, but they just had horrific fires ripped through a big rich neighborhoods up there. So
Right.
homes that he would possibly be able to purchase are no longer even standing. They're
Right.
fucking dust and rubble right now. They're ashes and shit.
Right.
So it's just like, man, I can't. I'm so glad I'm doing the show today. I just wish I was more verbal because I am thrown the fuck back. Like just listening to Mad
Yeah.
Dog Sports Radio on the way down here and shit, and just listen to different people's reactions. One reaction was funny, and this one guy said this right, and I really like what he said. But in the host disagreed. He said that I like how this trade went down. Nobody knew nothing, and it's not like the De'Aaron Fox thing where we're just gonna float his name out there and everybody tell me how much you like, how much you want him, and what you're gonna give us for him. And he has that awkward time with the team where here I'm still here, but I'm not really here, and I'm about to be traded. Da 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 da. He said the caller said I liked how this went, where it was in the cover of night. Nobody knew nothing. Everything was in fucking secrecy, and then boom, next thing you know, voila, AD is in Dallas,
Right.
Luka is in LA. I'm not gonna front. I kind of like that too because I like the NBA trade deadline. I like when trades happen. Number one, this is amazing because basketball's back on top. So yeah, like fuck football. Like every sports show will lead with this. Like you talking about this Super Bowl week? Guess what? It's NBA week out this bitch now. It's straight NBA week. I love it. Like, man, they had what up, Barry? They have the NBA has taken the spotlight from the NFL, and for that, I am eternally grateful. But it's just like this was out of straight nowhere. But let me ask you the same thing. What do you like? Do you like trades where we all know about it and what you call it in such and such team is just trying to get the biggest haul they can so they throw it out to everybody? Or do you like ones like this made in secrecy?
No, I don't like the secret trades.
You don't like them?
I don't like the secret
Why not?
trades because of what's happening right now. The exact reactions and everything that's going on right now.
I know.
Because it got everybody like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, why? What the hell? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Versus it being
Yo. But see, that's the thing.
versus it being, okay, here are the trade possibilities. These are the negotiations. These are the players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you get to actually sit there and watch it because as a fan, you get to sit there and watch it play out. You know what I'm saying? Versus
Right.
just waking up and being shocked to
Yeah.
death. Like, what the fuck? Why did y'all?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
for me, that's why.
I hear you. I'm gonna tell you like this: the only people I feel sorry for right now, the only people are, damn, I was about to, Maverick fans. I feel bad for Maverick fans, especially Luka fans, like that kid or that dude who has all the Luka gear and loves him, like that. Like, cause I just put myself in their shoes. Like, if JT got traded tomorrow from the Seas, I wouldn't know what to do. You know what I mean? I would lose my shit. I'd be pissed off. So that fan right now is dealing with this and trying to wrap his mind around this. And I hate, I can't stand y'all team, but I'll do it for y'all too. Faker fans, AD fans, like people who are in love with that team back when they were the Lakers, when they were the shit. Yep, you heard me say it. I said Lakers because they were the Lakers in the '80s and shit, in years prior to that. And I mean, they didn't become the Fakers until they just left Kobe with a fucking shit show. But R.I.P. Kobe. But to me, I just feel sorry for AD fans right now, fam. Cause like I'm like you, right? I'm like you. Nah, man, you know what? I'm like that caller. I like this. This is more exciting. Cause if it's like De'Aaron Fox, he's gonna get traded from the Kings. Now it was news last week.
I mean, yeah, it is exciting because of the shock value of it.
Yeah,
That's what
shocking
makes
as
it.
fuck.
That's what makes it exciting.
Hell yeah.
But it's also a lot of what the fuck?
Right.
Why? What?
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it leaves a lot of people like wondering. Then you got to figure out. You figure like the people who then from your community who place their bets and who gamble. And, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
So now they like, wait a minute,
Bruh.
what? You
Thank
know what
you
I'm
for
saying?
bringing that. Great call.
You know what I mean?
The gambling community is probably like what people that got futures out on the
Exactly.
Mavs and on the Fakers.
Exactly.
They are probably like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I didn't bet on this.
Exactly.
Dude, that's a huge point. Nobody, man,
Exactly.
good call, Rebel. Good call. Like, that is, Like, bruh, and I'm kind of like you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like the build up too. You know what I'm saying? The most surprising thing with the De'Aaron Fox trade is that the owner actually wanted to trade him because, like I had said before, he loves dude,
Mm-hmm.
but they realized he keeps dragging his feet on being what is it, long term with us. He will not sign this long term deal, and he's non committal. Even though
Mm-hmm.
we've given, I mean, the last owner to this owner given fucking De'Aaron anything he wants. You know what I'm saying? So, and you got players like DeMar DeRozan, who literally went to Sacramento just to play with dude. You
Mm-hmm.
know, even though to me they kind of have similar games, but man, this man, I guess I kind of like both. I like it when it's a build up, but I like it when it's out of nowhere like this. Like I can't remember in history the last time it was a big time deal like this and nobody got a rumor. Nobody got a whisper. Nobody such and such didn't say. Like even when Bron went to Miami,
Mm-hmm.
fucking Stephen A knew that shit. That
Mm-hmm.
Okun motherfucker knew that. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? What else? When Dwight Howard went to L.A., people knew that ahead of time. Like hell, when Shaq went from Orlando to L.A., people knew that ahead of time. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It's never been like this, man. I just what else do you think about it? How do you think this will impact the league?
I don't know. I haven't thought about that.
Mm,
I haven't thought about that.
okay.
I'm pretty sure they just like we are though.
Yeah.
Like what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Especially the teammates, man.
Word.
The
Word.
teammates more than anything, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Forget the fan because the higher ups they ain't thinking about the fans.
They not
They not thinking about you
preach.
know what I'm saying at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's something higher than that.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Way higher than that. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Right.
But shit, they not thinking about the teammates neither.
They not.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
not.
So the relationships that's been built, the bonds that have been made, you know what I'm saying? The
Mm-hmm.
trust that's been built between these individuals. Now you
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? You gotta do all that all over again.
All over
You know what I'm
again.
saying? And
That's a major part.
then who's to say he's going to mesh with the people that he on the team with?
Right.
Because the
Right.
whole chemistry has been changed
Right.
on both sides.
The only good, and you're right. The only good thing is Luka has a relationship with Braun. Braun likes Luka. I think Luka likes.
Yeah, to see that's just like the saying, your homeboy ain't my homeboy.
Yeah, teammates. Yeah, what's the teammates gonna think?
You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Just cause you cool with this dude, I
yeah,
ain't cool with him.
yeah, yeah. But I'll be honest with you, fam. Other than AD, there was nobody really else that could kick up something like that. Everybody else they got there is young and inexperienced. They don't have any other. I don't think they have any other vets on that team. The whole team is mad young. So it's just like you have that existing relationship between those two star players. Then you got the existing relationship between AD and J Kidd. Because
Hmm.
J Kidd has already coached them.
Hmm.
So they have a relationship. I think Kyrie and AD already have a relationship. So that may work out. But on that Dallas team, there's some older superstar, not older superstars, but there's some veteran
Some vets on
leadership.
there, yeah.
You know what I'm saying with Finney Smith and Spencer Dinwiddie that may be like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna front. I could see what's his name. I could see Spencer Dinwiddie excited as fuck for this because he knows he was the man in with the Nets. He came to went to LA, was LA for a hot minute, got a few shots, and then got sent down to Dallas. His production hasn't been as much as when he got most of the shots in the Nets. Now he gonna get a lot of the shots now. Him and Kyrie and AD, so that he may get geeked over that. I don't do. Did, did the Dallas teammates? Did the Dallas Mavericks sour? How did the Mavericks sour on Luka? Is my question. Like that's it right there. How did they sour on dude? When you had a like man. Like I am shocked right now.
We'll never have that answer.
It need to come out. It needs to come out. Like there's there's no way in hell. Like supposedly too, I guess they call and that's another thing. That's another thing that the host was saying that he didn't understand. along with this already being out there, and when it's already out there, that means it's all 32 teams or 30 teams give me your best offer for Luka. They kept it just to the fakers. Like it's kind of weird that you would do that because you kind of limited yourself. What you could get in return because you only talked to one fucking team, which I'm shocked about. Why do you think that was?
Again, some inside upstairs. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
There's never. I don't recall there being just a one-team negotiation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When there's a trade involved, you shop the player around. You know
That
what I
part,
mean?
yeah.
Who you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
just overnight, all right, boom, you going over here and we get him.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's some other upstairs stuff, man.
Right. It's always some we know about it ahead of time, or we're gonna get the best deal we can get. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that they wouldn't do it where they could get the best possible deal they could get. I don't understand why they would limit themselves. I don't understand. Oh, Domino's in the house. Damn, I just gave them a free. Right, shit, man, you right. But it's just, man, yeah. I've been when I was a kid, right? My mother said I took a little long to talk, so she took me to a doctor to see whoop de whoop and what the deal was, and the doctor said, "Well, he fine. You're just anxious. He'll be all right." Da 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 da. But like, I guess I took a little while before I said something. Right after, I think about a few weeks after she took me to see that doctor, boom, here come the words. And since then, I haven't had a problem to get words out of my mouth and articulate thoughts and sentences.
Until
today, goddamn me, like doing this shit,
Right.
I am like, I don't know man.
yeah.
Like, breaking news. Oh, don't know what to say. Like, man, I just can't. Oh shit. I'm ready to jump onto the other topics. I'm like, did we give this enough attention, man? Like, oh my god. Okay. Let's just do this now then, because we got to do this. This is a part of it. Where will the Mavericks finish their season? And then after you answer that, where will the Fakers finish their season? What's their ceiling this year? I know, right?
I don't know now.
No, exactly.
I don't know now.
Exactly.
I don't know now. That just has to be seen.
Right. You can't even.
You can't predict.
Yeah.
You can't predict that right now.
Yeah, at all. On no level. Yeah, I know. He said, I can't. I'm not even gonna do it.
Nope.
I'm not even, I feel you, fam.
No.
I'm gonna try, right? I'm gonna try right now. I'm gonna throw something out there. Maybe I think this will stick. And the only reason I'm saying this is because I'm dealing with this on February 2nd, 2025. I just got told about this 11 hours ago. So, if this take is ages like dog feces, don't get mad at me. I mean, I'm just reacting, but I just think with the Nuggets getting better and them figuring it out, and Jamal Murray getting over that hammy, and Russell doing the stuff Russell does on every team he goes to, except the Fakers, because they didn't appreciate it or know how to use it. I think the Nuggets are going to be much better, so they're going to be a huge roadblock for LA. Man, you know what? This would even be easier if they were like, East team and a West team. Then it'd be kind of easier to do. But they're both in the fucking West, man.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Yeah,
I'm like
see?
you. I got nothing. I don't know. The most I see is a Western. Maybe. But again, I don't. You know what? I could see the Mavericks going farther than. But you know what? Mavericks just lost Lively. Lively's gone too. So that's why the Mavs made this dramatic ass move, because they lost Lively and actually Lively and a couple. Dwight Powell's been out, and I think three of their other major players have been out. So I think that's why they made that. I think some of those guys are going to come back. Man, I can't even
Yep.
bullshit my way through it. I can't. I'm trying. Like I can't. I
Yeah,
can't.
that's
I
that's
can't
why
do
I
it.
just said I'm not even going to try. I can't call that.
I can't.
You can't call that.
I can't. Maybe when I gotta hear from Rob Pelinka. And that's something you never really say, right? When it comes to some shit with the Fakers, like you say Rob Pelinka, I got to hear what Rob Pelinka thinks. Like, because that's the two people who run the Fakers are Jeannie Buss and LeBron James. It's them two people. Rob is just a figurehead.
Right.
But from what they saying and what Bron is saying, he didn't know nothing. I don't know how true that is. Bron don't give a shit about telling the truth. I mean, he won't tell the media the truth. He don't give a shit. So, I mean, do you think he's honest with that?
I don't think he knew.
You don't think he knew?
I don't think he knew.
Okay.
I don't think he knew.
I mean, but here's the thing though. Maybe he did know, and he's just saying that to cover his own ass because AD supposedly is his boy.
I mean, that you can look at it both ways, but
Yeah.
I don't think he knew.
Yeah. Because if what man, one thing we know about this NBA, right? No matter how many threes you take and all that bonbons and all that good stuff, especially if you can drain them, it's cool, but you have to have a big somewhere, some way, shape, or form. The Celtics didn't get over the hump that we had to get over until we traded Smart for a big that can shoot. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I didn't think the Porzingis was going to be as dynamic as he was. That dude exceeded my expectations, and I think every other Celtic fan expectations, because he was good, but he wasn't that fucking good because he wasn't that healthy. Last season, he was super good, wasn't that healthy, but he was still good enough. I just think you have to have a big. And what big do the Fakers have now? I can't name. They got Christian Wood, but since they got Christian Wood, that dude, he's done nothing. He's been thumbs down like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like man.
Just like Cat Williams doing the Club Shay Shay.
It was. It's like that. And all them bombs that he dropped in that, which was crazy. Speaking of that, did you see, speaking of Cat, did you see any of them clips from that
Theo.
new, huh?
Theo.
Who the fuck is that Theo, dude?
Some blogger.
He's a blogger? I thought he was an actor or something.
I don't know. I just know he got a YouTube channel doing interviews. He's a podcaster.
Hell nah.
Yeah.
And he just randomly interviews motherfuckers. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's
But
up.
I think him and Cat got some type of relation. They know each other some type of way or something.
Probably
like that,
so.
Something like that.
Did you watch it?
No, I actually just saw clips of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I planned on watching it sometime today though.
Right on. That dude looks like he is straight up just I don't know. He kind of looks like white privilege on display. Like, what is he doing there? It was almost like that, like with that chick who interviewed Drake a couple years ago, and when they was laying in the bed, and she would interview famous motherfuckers, and like she didn't know how to interview. She was just getting the interviews.
Right.
So it's just like it kind of looks like the same thing with him. I don't know, but
Right.
I don't know. I could be wrong with that. But man, we're gonna move on with the sports stuff because we did have an amazing championship Sunday last week. My mind is still on this fucking trade. I can't. It's like I can't. I don't want to do a whole hour just on one thing. But damn, man, I just can't wait. I can't wait to hear from Bron. I want to see that Bron interview with a camera in his face. I want to see J Kidd with a camera in his face, because J Kidd had complained about him not Luka not playing defense, him not keeping his body in shape, and different different sports media folks have said it, ones that were ballsy enough to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Because as good as Luka is, he doesn't play like that. He does not keep his body in the shape he should. He does not play defense. Like, these are things that if you're a championship caliber player, you have to do it. You just have to do those things. It's almost like when, if you remember last year in the it was in the Western Conference Finals when they won the Western Conference Finals, and they were in somewhere, like, I don't know if it was a locker room or right outside the locker room. Luka chilling, talking to folks, drinking a beer. Here come Mike Finley out of nowhere and just takes the beer out of his hand, gently, but here, run that, because we're not, you got a whole nother round that you got to play, and this is the most important round. This is not the time for drinking. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that right there might have been an internal thing. And you know what? Some organizations would wait to where there was no cameras on them to do that. But there was all cameras on them. And here come Mike Finley. Whoop, run that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So maybe they have just, I believe they have gotten fed up and sick of dealing with his, I'll say it, you know what I'm saying, his petulance. He acts kind of childish sometimes. I think they've gotten sick of that. I think they've gotten sick of him being a liability on defense. I think they've gotten sick of him being a crybaby on calls and did not want to pay that super max to dude. But again, do you think if Cuban is still there, that he's still there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Luka?
For sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Cuban wouldn't have let that go down.
At all.
Hell no.
No.
And when they announced it and they did do it, he'd have reversed that shit. Nah, he ain't going nowhere. What the hell you mean? Matter of fact, you fired. Who told you to do that? Yeah.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, that's how that would have went.
You ain't lying. What's Donnie Nelson's son? Don Nelson's son. Donnie Nelson. He was a coach in the league, but didn't really make it as a coach. Mm-hmm. He actually replaced his dad because Don Nelson was the coach of the Mavs right after they got rid of Avery Johnson, and when they made it to that finals but lost. And Don Nelson's son, Donnie Nelson, was upper management, kind of doing the GM thing when Cuban was there. So, I mean, he damn sure would have fired. But Donnie wouldn't have made no drastic deal like this because they didn't make no drastic deals. You know what I'm saying? The only drastic deal they made was bringing Kyrie down there, but they had to do that because they fucked up the Jalen Brunson thing. Like Jalen wanted to stay there.
Yeah, he wanted to stay.
Like,
he didn't want to leave.
He didn't want to go to New York.
Right,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Like, he had super ties in New York, but this team drafted me.
We didn't want him for real. We didn't.
When you say, hold on, let's go back a tick. I can't believe you just said that. When you say we, sir, do you mean the New York Knickerbockers? Are you putting yourself in that we?
Yeah, and the state of New York. We didn't want that dude there.
Oh, okay. Because don't come because the second last show we did, you was bashing the shit out them Knicks. So don't act like you a Knicks fan.
I'm not a Knicks fan.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a Knicks fan.
He mean because he lived in New York, y'all. I mean, that's what he talking about.
I'm not a Knicks fan.
It's funny.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not gonna lie. I've never been a Knicks fan.
I hear you.
Even in New York when we go to the games, I got on a Phillies jersey.
I know that's
I got on a Sixers jersey.
Yeah. You got a rep.
Yeah, they always been my squad.
Yeah.
Always.
Embiid's reaction last night on Twitter. Wait, what? like anybody else, man. Like this is going to send ripples.
Yeah.
This is going to send ripples through the sports world, and it's not even going to be NBA that's affected. Because here's the thing. This is the thing that's great, right? Tomorrow starts day one of Radio Row for Super Bowl week. And do you know what Radio Row is?
Nah.
Bet. I can't wait to explain it to you. Radio Row is wherever the Super Bowl is that year. They set up a spot for any radio outlet in America. If you can afford to get down there, we will give you credentials and you can set up shop and da-da-da-da-da. Now, if you're a bigger outlet like ESPN or Fox Sports or whatever, you're going to have like a thing set up for you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have like displays
and all that.
and a stage and all whoop de whoop this that and the third. But if you're like a radio station here in St. Louis and you want to go down there, you'll have an area, you'll have a table, and you bring whatever props you want to bring. But the cool part is right across from you could be Mad Dog Sports Radio, Christopher Russo, or it could be what is it, First Take, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be First Things First with Nick Wright. Now Beetle and Decker is going to be down there. That's the show I listen to on Mad Dog Sports Radio on Sirius XM. I call in there a lot. They going to be down there. The cool part is everybody there is going to be talking about this, fam. I mean, football is going to be on the mind, but this.
Right.
Like cause then people went down there with, okay, we got to cover the Super Bowl, we got to talk to these athletes, and the athletes get paid to go there because and it's the athletes that former NFL superstars, former Super Bowl champions, they get paid to go down there and endorse whatever the fuck product. So that's why they're there. Man, they gonna be talking about this. It's gonna be so electric. Kudos. What is it? Kudos NBA. I just want to say props to you, Dallas and LA, for taking the Super Bowl week away from the fucking National Football League. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you because I'm always here repping you, and even when it's hard to rep your ass. Now, I mean, it ain't that hard. Just other than too many fouls, too many threes, people flopping. Them things fix them things, and the game will be a hell of a lot better. But this, man, y'all have made me a proud supporter of the NBA. I am geeked. But man, do we got anything? You got anything else on this, or you want to jump to some football?
Nah, I'm done, man.
You done with it?
I'm just as shocked and through as everybody else.
I'm done. It is. I know. I feel you. I almost feel weird talking about something else. Okay, so
right.
Which championship Sunday, AFC or NFC? Which one you want to go to first?
Let's get into it.
Okay. All right, we'll go to yours first because I know you're happy about it. Y'all beat the fuck out of Washington.
I'm talking about whoop that ass, man. What was it, 55 to what?
55 to 20, 28?
20, yeah, something like that.
Like what? 20, yeah, 28? Like they couldn't even get 30 points. And the thing that was so crazy about that to me, all the momentum was on Washington. Everything was on Washington. Everybody and their mama jumped on the Washington bandwagon. I low-key jumped on the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I did because of our text and shit. Now, I was smart enough not to bet no money.
Yeah.
As I told you, sir.
I was taking all
I know you was, Jack.
Yes, sir.
I know you was. And I was. And the only thing I did, I went over to the Argosy. They got Penn Gaming over there. I put on a nice little parlay.
My lady just told me about Argosy the other day, and I'm like, that's what was talking about.
Yeah.
Because she said something about their wings or something.
Yeah.
Because we talking about, for the Super Bowl, we talking about going over there and placing my bet.
Okay.
And then
going back to the crib.
Yeah.
Right. And you still having a party, right?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, bet, yeah, because we chilling at Rebels crib for Super Bowl, y'all, next week. So that's what I'm hype about.
Yeah.
But you can definitely do that. She told you about the wings over there? What'd she say?
That they were good.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay, because here's the thing, right? I've only have I even had their food? I'm not gonna stunt. Every time I've never got none of their food. It's just the service over there for like that type of shit wasn't that good. The bar service is decent if they got more than one bartender. If they only got one, you about to be waiting. But I don't know about the food. But yeah, that's where I be going because you live in North Carolina like me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the closest. It's right there. And I went over there. I sure had Jaden Daniels for throwing 2 touchdowns. I had McLaren, and I don't give a shit what nobody says. I'll take McLaren on the Patriots right now. That dude is cold-blooded. Like McLaren is dope, and that's and I think I had him for an anytime score, which he got. You know what I mean? And I had Saquon for an anytime score, of course, which he got. Good God. But I had Jalen for I had Hurts for fucking 2 touchdowns, and he was just like, no, I'm just running today. So that kind of fucked my parlay up. But man, it's just never. Do you know that was the first time ever in a football game where you had ever in any type of football game, any level, in the NFL where you had the quarterback, 2 separate players rush for 3 separate touchdowns. Like, good God. I gotta give y'all props. I mean, y'all did y'all thing. Y'all did y'all thing. Give me what you thought about your boys.
I was thoroughly pleased. I mean, I can't from the kickoff,
Yeah.
everything ran great. Everything ran great.
Right.
Wasn't too many hiccups. No, you know what I'm saying? Like I loved it.
Okay. Now I want you to finish, but also too from the kickoff, the first drive Washington had, they was pushing.
Yeah,
Like they damn near scored a touchdown on that first
exactly.
drive,
They
which I
did.
think Dan Quinn he fucked them. He fucked himself because they should have pushed, and he was like, "Oh no, we got this. We can slow down a little bit," and he went for field goal. Like y'all were Washington was getting whatever they wanted on that field. They should have put, and I think that is. I think they screwed themselves and put themselves in a hole because they never had they had that lead, that 3-point lead, and then that was it. You know what I'm saying? They never had it again. So why? I think they fucked themselves. What that first drive you wasn't tripping off that?
Nah, man.
Okay.
Like, bro, my lady tell you, she laying right next to me in the bed watching the game. I'm like, this ain't shit.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
got this. And I'm telling you, man, I'm talking about every play, execution,
Yeah.
execution.
yeah,
I was happy, man.
yeah,
I got to calling people,
yeah.
talking smack, because I know a couple people who was going for Washington. My homeboy in Delaware, he's a Washington fanatic.
Yeah, he Delaware, damn right.
Oh man, I put bro. Nah, Delaware. All be honest, Delaware is all Eagles fans.
Stop playing. Landover? What? They don't rep. I figured they would rep Maryland or DC teams.
No,
But they closer to Delaware's closer to be more in DC, right?
no.
Delaware's closer to Philly?
Delaware is 30 minutes from Philly.
Stop it. Oh
30
shit.
minutes.
Okay.
And
Wow.
then if I was to go down to Maryland by the harbor, that's where used to go get the crabs at.
Yeah.
About 45 minutes, an hour
From
from Delaware to there.
Delaware to Bmore is 45 minutes to an hour? Damn.
Yeah,
Shout out to Blue Dolphin too. I had them
yeah, for
last
sure.
January. I was up there. Yo, Blue Dolphin. I've never had crab. The crab, the motherfucker was like this. It was like this, y'all. Like
People
this
don't
how
know,
big
man.
it was.
People do not know. Bro.
Like real talk, y'all. IG, the crab I had last January when I was in DC, like this. Blue Dolphin in Bmore. They're the shit.
People
I'm
don't
sorry,
know
keep
about
going.
that. They ain't here.
Oh my goodness, they're not. They're not. Keep going.
But yeah, it's 30 minutes from Delaware. Philly,
Okay,
30
I did
minutes.
not
So
know that.
everybody in Delaware is straight Philly fans. Bro.
Wow, he the only. Okay.
Sixers and Eagles,
Yeah.
they ride for them like they in Philly, like they
Yeah.
from Philly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, keep going. Tell me what else.
So yeah, like I said, man, I was impressed, man. Like it was just total execution through the whole game. And I think, they coming in, especially Jalen, he got something to prove, bro. He like even in his interviews, he ain't doing too much. Jeffing with you, he ain't doing too much smiling and talking.
Talk
Like
about it.
he's focused
Talk
and he's
about it.
really on his game.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
Yes.
and then it's add to the fact that they won the last one from him.
Oh, we gonna talk about that, but keep it
You
to
know what I'm
subject.
saying?
Yeah. Matter of fact, hold on, let me check. Just, can we go past 3? What time? She coming in at 3? For real? Fuck. All right. All right, Ben. We'll go till she get here. Keep going. Give me more, but like just on Sunday.
But yeah, but that plays a part of them playing the way they play
Yeah.
and being
Yeah.
in the mind frame that they're in.
Right.
Because
they looking at.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah.
oh nah,
Yeah.
we here.
Yeah.
And they're all having that type of mindset, bro.
They are.
And it's showing through the play.
The way
And Saquon going, man,
come on, man.
this brother, man,
Come on.
Saquon is going to show his ass, bro.
I'm just saying that if and when y'all win, or let's just say when y'all win this year, when y'all win the Super Bowl next Sunday, are y'all gonna send the Giants GM a ring? because I mean the fuck, like why would you do that? Why would
Right.
you like? And this is the thing. This is the thing that I don't like. I listen to Dan Levitard, right? It's my boy. Levitard is a huge inspiration for me. He's another main reason why a big reason why I do this. But his co-host Stu Gatz, his boy, Stu Gatz is the only reason Levitard is doing the shit he does because Stu Gatz is a radio guy. Stu Gatz said, and other people, anybody who says you can't fault the Giants. The Giants couldn't have seen this coming. Da-da-da. What? Come on, man. He was their best fucking offensive player.
Yeah.
He was their best offensive player. Their offense ran through dude. Now, yeah, them winning that fucking playoff game kind of fucked them because, Daniel Jones looked like he was decent, so they fucked around and gave the money to the wrong dude, but that was their goddamn fault.
Yeah.
Anybody else who had any type of eyes could see, wow, they got a really good running back.
Now the thing,
Like,
and now when that situation happened, it was kind of bittersweet for me because they are my secondary team.
The Giants?
Yeah.
Oh.
They've always been my secondary team.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Hold up, bruh. Hold up. You can't have two teams in the same division.
Why not? Why not?
Oh, wow.
Why not?
Look at Rebel, y'all. Rebel from St. Louis. Lived in New York, lived in Delaware, but his two football teams are the Giants and the fucking Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them fan bases want to whoop your ass.
But you gotta understand. Like that's just man. That's just what it was.
You know that ain't like normal.
I'm not normal.
Facts. Super facts.
Yeah, but the Giants been my secondary team.
So that was kind of bittersweet for you, because you wanted Saquon to stay, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Saquon wanted to stay.
Yeah.
He wanted to stay with that shit show.
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness.
But when he came over to the primary team,
Yeah.
I said, this is a win. I'm loving it. Like Mickey D's.
Right.
I'm loving it.
Right.
And he been showing his ass ever since, man.
No doubt. All right, so let's go into it. Because I'm like you. I see another. They have a level, because that's the one thing about Hurts, right? Because Hurts has been in championship situation since he was at Alabama, so he knows how to do it. He knows how to navigate, and he looked focused the first Super Bowl they was in 2 years ago. But this dude, he looks like it's a whole nother level now. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother level of focus. The defense, your defense looks a million. I want to say a million, but at least 100 times better than it did before. Like the way y'all were swarming Washington, Jaden Daniels was able to run all over. Shit, Jaden Daniels beat y'all early in the regular season. Was able to run all over the league this season and in the playoffs. Did it to the supposedly best team in the NFC, which was Detroit. And then y'all just gang tackled dude. Like they swarmed him. Like the whole team has a whole extra focus.
He got sacked like what, 3 times that night?
I feel like more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? At least 3. I feel like it was more, but what I'm seeing is just an Eagles team that looks like I hate to say this shit, bro. Like this kind of makes me salty to say this shit. But this Eagles team that y'all have now looks like the Eagle team that beat us with fucking Nick Foles, with Nick fucking Foles. You know what I'm saying? And who the hell was y'all running back then? Right, I can't remember for shit.
What year was that?
16, 17? Yeah, that was a ways ago.
Damn.
Yeah, take your time with that. It's just all I'm saying is this Eagles team this year, they look pissed off and hungry that they were so close. Because y'all damn near won that last one against KC. Y'all damn near won that. Y'all damn near won that Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So from that pissed offness, and if we can, Lord knows I don't remember the fourth quarter all the way through, but I want to say it was probably a call.
Yeah, it was close.
You know what I'm saying? That fucked y'all. I think that this team right now, I don't see the Eagles losing losing that. I don't see them losing the Super Bowl.
No,
I just don't.
That's why I said man, the bank is open. Holla at me. I'm taking all bets. But yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, a few weeks ago when we was having a conversation. Like we going, man. We going. That hunger, that motivation,
Yep.
that I don't know what you want to call it.
Momentum.
Nah, not momentum, but from what happened before the record, like they not going out like that again.
Right.
They not
Right.
going out like that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that it's a totally different team mentally. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm putting it all on the Eagles.
You really should, and it's funny how when you get L's in life, when you take those L's, how much those motivate you more than the W's. You know what I'm saying? The L's motivate the shit out of us. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So I think that's what they
because
showing.
winning, you win so much, is then it's like, man, this is what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that L, you take that L,
Yes.
that like that fire back under your ass.
Yes,
You be like,
sir.
nah.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So
Preach.
yeah,
I I'm really I'm happy for y'all. I'm glad y'all did it. I just really man, I just really want to see
my
y'all.
Philadelphia brother just tapped in.
He did. That's what's up. That's what's up. Eagles in the house. I just want to see y'all win it, man. I just really want to see y'all win it. It's not even the fact that I'm sick of KC, but because I am. I'm sick of seeing the Chiefs for real. It's just I don't like the fact that this Chiefs team hasn't even been playing. Like they haven't scored 30 points all season. Like they haven't scored 30 points all season, and yet it's like they're playing like how New England played before Belichick let fucking.
Man, I could not stand y'all.
I know, man. I know, because it was. I get it, because we used to beat everybody, and we would beat motherfuckers 17 to fucking 10.
I
You know what
couldn't
I'm saying? Like,
stand
for real,
y'all,
bro.
I'd be like,
15
what?
to 15 to 8, 15 to 7. Like,
Right.
that's how we was beating cats. But then we got Randy. You know what I mean? We got Wes Welker, and then Goat. He finally got the throw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I don't understand. It's like, you have in the Chiefs, they have weapons, but they do not air that ball out. I don't know. Maybe Pat is he's not as healthy as he's been. Maybe they are not. They're not. They of course they're not going to say it. They don't want to disclose it. But he is not the same player that he's been. So I don't know. But they are not. Even though he ran for those, I think he had he had 2 rushing touchdowns on Sunday against the Bills.
Bills, yeah.
Even still, this KC team does not look strong. They look beatable. And again, let's just jump into the AFC. Let's just jump into the AFC Championship game. I mean, the Bills got the first down twice.
Yeah.
Twice in on the same drive. You know what I'm saying? It's like play after play. Like you got the first down with Kincaid. How is that not a fucking first down? It was a little sideline pass. Dude catches it, runs, boom. His elbow he breaks the plane with the ball. That's the first down.
Yeah.
Okay, you say that was not. How is it not? I don't know. But then the play right after that, they give it to Josh. Josh gets the first down. Like the shit don't make no fucking sense. Like, people mad about people Bills fans crying about the refs, or people bitching about the refs. The motherfucker gets the first down and they don't count it. Who we supposed to blame?
Right. Right.
I don't know. I mean, and also too, you can also say, Bills, you knew you had to play against them refs too, which they did, and they knew the shit because supposedly McDermott had told them ahead of time. So don't leave it up to Kincaid barely got it. Josh barely got it. Because them cats did both barely get it, but they got it.
Right.
But then also too, get 3 yards just so you don't have it in doubt. And also too, main thing, why the fuck is James Cook not in the game late? Like that, bro, like
that didn't make no sense.
Help me out with that, fam.
Yeah,
like that made
make
no fucking
that
sense
didn't make
right
no
there.
sense.
Dog.
I was wondering the same thing.
Bruh.
I was wondering the same thing. Why do you not have this man in the game?
He already scored a touchdown for you. I want to say, did he get 2? I know he got the 1. He might have got 2. James Cook has been, and this is what I love too about starting with your boy Saquon, going to King Henry, James Cook. Hell, even Austin Eckler with Dan Washington, the running back has had a resurgence this year. It's a not reconnaissance, but it's been a renaissance movement of running backs this year. That's a lot of R's I just said, but like but it's the truth. Like they've had a resurgence. It's been all of that for them because these cats have put their it's football. Is you pass and you throw it. I mean, you run it and you throw it. That's it. Like there's nothing else. But these motherfuckers think, oh yeah, we could just pass and not have to have a good running game. I don't know.
Yeah.
But man, I just help me out with Buffalo. Do you think did they play perfect football? Like what you have to play to beat KC?
I don't think they did.
No.
Nah.
Yeah.
I think the defense was lacked. I don't think they didn't. Wasn't enough motivation in it for me.
Wasn't enough what?
I don't think they was motivated enough.
For real. Wow.
I really
haven't
don't.
heard that take. You don't think they were motivated enough?
Nah, man.
Wow.
Go back and look at that game.
Shit. Okay.
Go back and look at the game.
Okay.
And it was like, because there were moments where they could have been stopped. Where they, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. And that's where people be always coming up with that conspiracy theory shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. There you go with that shit.
Yeah. You know?
Yep.
So it just didn't. Nah, they just didn't seem hungry enough for me, man.
And it's funny you say that because you would think. I mean, Buffalo had a good defense.
Yeah.
You got Von Miller. You know what I mean? But the only thing is, Von did not make too many, spectacular plays in that game like he did the week before that.
You didn't hear his name called too much at all that night.
Like,
man.
that's what
At all, bro.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. And then another thing, too, you bring in a big-time receiver in Amari Cooper and you don't give him the ball. Like, you forgot this cat was out there that game and the game before. Like, I don't understand what Buffalo. I think it's I think they number one. I think they need to get rid of that coach because McDermott has been the problem. And I'm sorry, did you finish your Buffalo poll? Right on. I think they should get rid of McDermott because I think the problem is with him. He either in years past. And this year he did it again. And in years past he got torched for it. This year not so much. Now it's just everybody feels so sorry for Josh, but nobody's calling out him for doing something because last year he called a play he shouldn't have and had him go for it when they shouldn't have went for it or kicked the field goal when they shouldn't have gone for it. This year he doesn't have Cook in the game. His second best offensive player. Like you don't have him in the game. You think you can your fucking quarterback should not lead the team in rushing.
Right.
You know, like oh fuck, like this ain't hard. Like what the like in what world? Like and that's the goofy shit that Buffalo keeps doing with McDermott as the coach. If y'all don't get rid of that motherfucker, just get rid of McDermott and shore up that fucking defense. That's it. And get Josh at least one or two more weapons. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think they will have enough to beat KC, but McDermott does this time and time again. And there's been a bunch of coaches in professional sports that's done this and players. When it's winning time, when it's clutch moments, your butt gets tight and you forget how to do basic football shit.
Right.
That's what McDermott does. Like, I just don't get how years prior he got called out, but this year he didn't. So, again, KC. I mean, my parlay, and also too, I got to go back to y'all real quick. Your second running back, you got the Shipley, you got Will Shipley. That's another running back. You guys got a gang of running backs. You got Kenneth Gainwell. The man's name is Gainwell, and all he had was 8 fucking yards. I had him to get 10. What the fuck? He didn't gain well. Like what the fuck are we doing? That pissed me off so much. Is it raining? Man, fuck. It's supposed to be sunny today, man. I'm trying to ride my damn bike. I hope not. It's look cloudy as shit. So excited to ride my bike because it's 63 degrees. But like that shit
70 something tomorrow.
It is? Yeah. I gotta go to punk ass work. But man, it's just Gainwell, get some more, just Gainwell, just do your last name. That's all I'm fucking saying. But it's with KC, Kelsey didn't even get a touchdown. Barely got any yards, but you know what I'm saying? I think Pacheco, he barely got here, but
Pacheco.
man, it's just weird, man. They Xavier Worthy gets a touchdown and this and that, and then you got what's his face? You got there she is. You got oh fudge, what's my guy? You got Pat running in for two. Like it's just they're when they look like they can't do it. Look what the fuck look what they fuck around and do. You know what I'm saying? But man, I think we about to get up out of here. But before we do, I think we got Montego Rebels moment of the week. We're gonna get some imaging and some music for this too. By the way.
Yeah, music and imaging. Yeah, we need that.
Yeah, we definitely. Matter of fact, you provide it. You're the musician. You go. I'll take it and I will put it in the machine. Boom.
Yeah, this is the Montego Minute, man. Just some motivational quotes and things that I think of, and throughout my week, throughout my day, or whatever. But just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. So never wake up in the morning. You want to, always start your day with a positive vibe.
Word.
Whether it be affirmations to yourself or, whatever it is you got to do, meditate, whatever. But start your day off with positive thoughts.
That's what's up.
Never enter your day with negativity on your mind.
That's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful. And you know what's crazy is something is so basic, but it's so true. Just start your day off with one positive thought. I try to find, me personally, right? I try to find shit to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be a TV show, a movie, a meal, hell, I even try to find something positive to before I go to work. I think of, okay, while I'm at work, I'm gonna be working, but I get to do such and such. I get to watch such and such. I get to, you know what I'm saying? So that's real right there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
sure.
I respect that. I'm with that. I think we have a returning show today. Is that you at 4? Okay, bet. Huh? I'm not. He didn't say I could, so I wasn't. Okay. I don't want to go till 4. I don't want. Oh, for real? Oh, okay, bet. All right. Well, before we did, you know what? Damn. Well, if I knew I was supposed to go longer, shoot. Right on. Oh, my wifey just chimed in. She said prayer. She liked that.
Appreciate it.
For real. But you know what? Since we got a little more time before because I am just letting y'all know I am not going till 4. Do what you want to do in the studio, but I'm gonna do a quick marijuana minute. All right, this week's Marijuana Minute is brought to you by Cola Lounge. Cola Lounge, 2849 Cherokee Street. Cola Lounge over on Cherokee Street. Make sure y'all check them out. STL Cannabis Club, they sponsor the show. They rock with us and we rock with them. All right, news, cannabis news. Advancing American Freedom, a PAC founded by former Vice President Mike Pence, says Senate Republicans should reject Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s nomination as Health and Human Services Secretary due to his support for marijuana and psychedelic reform. That's what Mike Pence is saying. Let's see. RFK Jr. has supported dangerous health-related conspiracy theories, abortion on demand, and increasing access to psychedelics. Senators must approach this election with clear eyes and reject his nomination to be Secretary of Health and Human Services. That's what the Advancing American Freedom. That's what that PAC says, and they ran by Mike Pence. I agree with that to a certain extent. Robert F. Kennedy should not be in charge of our health for no way, shape, or form. That dude is fucking a lunatic. So I mean,
he sound like he about to die.
Exactly.
Like,
you talk about
you need to be in charge of your own damn health. What the fuck? I
Facts.
don't know if I'll be able to talk it, but I do know that I'm interested in getting everybody coverage. I believe.
Every time.
What?
Every
What is he talking about?
Every time, bro. It's
What?
like, it's weird with that dude. I don't know what it is,
I
why he
do
sound
believe
like
that
that.
everybody needs a right to abortion. It's up there when everybody needs coverage. I just don't understand how we're gonna get over this. What? What is he talking about?
It's so funny, dude. I hear you. I just think he is. You talk about Kennedy assassination, right? And how it had a direct impact on people. It had a direct impact on my family because I lost my dad from it because he got sent to the Vietnam War, became addicted to drugs. So I had no dad from that. And that man lost his dad and his uncle from this shitty ass government taking him out. You talk about somebody who needed a daddy. That's that fool. All right. Second news, a Republican senator claimed that Dump was tricked into supporting marijuana legalization initiative on the state's ballot last year by an industry-funded campaign that screwed up and wrote a massive loophole on public smoking into the measure. Senator John Martin said that reveals how Dump was tricked into supporting marijuana legalization. Get the fuck out of here. That's so stupid. All right. In Ohio Republican lawmakers are pushing to significantly alter the voter-approved marijuana legalization law. What the hell? By raising the taxes on cannabis products, having the number of plants adults can grow, and eliminating certain social inequity provisions, which means that social equity provisions. That's kind of how legalization happened here in Missouri. You had to have some black or brown people on the paperwork with you legally for it to happen. But I don't know how that is how that even worked, because the black and brown people that were on the paperwork got hoodwinked out of some of the money they were supposed to get. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of fucked up. So shit, and that's fucked up. Like it passed. Ohio wants to be legal. They want marijuana to be legal, but these cats want to make it harder for people. Make it harder for people to smoke, and the voters have already said what they wanted. All right, and lastly, what is it? Virginia House and Senate committee approved bills to legalize marijuana sales. There we go. Seal cannabis possession records and create an advisory council to begin planning across access to psychedelic assessed therapy for military veterans. Shit, look at that. VA is doing something good. I hope. I wonder how that's going to happen, and if the Republicans of Virginia are going to fuck that up.
Right.
Because that seems pretty damn dope right there.
Yeah.
Oh, we got something for Hawaii, too. Hold on. The Hawaii House Labor Committee unanimously approved a bill to protect medical cannabis patients from employment discrimination, with the state Department of Health testifying in favor. That is awesome. See, it's Hawaii, so Hawaii has probably been legal, but they're taking a step so their citizens won't. Who in the hell is drug testing somebody in Hawaii? Like, are you? What in the world?
Okay.
But yeah, man, that is this week's marijuana minute. You know what I'm saying? We had to get that in. But before we get up out of here, bro, this was we had a hell of a day. we had a hell of a day. Before we skate, because I got to get on this young bike. What are you looking forward to? Matter of fact, tell me real quick about your week last week, man, because you went to the radio station, you did your iHeart thing, and then you shout out to see your boy Dave East, who you got to deal with. What's been going on?
Just a lot of progression, man. Trying to get this new project done and out the way. Talking about this check, some numbers been talked about. I'm not trying to get too big headed about it, but
It's beautiful.
I'm shaking like she said, the dice of the crap game. I'm just being honest with you. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna hold you. So yeah.
Oh shit! Must be a bunch of numbers on that motherfucker.
Yeah, God willing, man. God willing, I can do this the way it need to be done.
Damn right.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy East, man. Went out to Jersey, kicked it hard out in Jersey.
Damn right.
kicked it hard out in Jersey, and then came back to the crib. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's you know.
Can you give us a quick Dave East story? Give us some.
Like what?
Like what happened when you was out in Jersey?
All I can say is it's a different side of life when you get around that lifestyle
Right.
without the Diddy.
Without the what?
Without the Diddy.
Oh,
Yeah.
without the Diddy.
Yeah.
Why you put Diddy in it?
It's because it's a different type of lifestyle. They party, man.
Yeah.
They know how to kick it and have fun for real, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we have fun and we do what we do. But when you in a different type of tax bracket and you get to open certain doors get open for you that you
Yeah.
really didn't even know. You didn't walk past this place 100 times, but you didn't know there was a door that leads.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
So
Yup.
boom, when you get access to that door, you get to
Yeah.
go in there and you can see what's behind that door.
Yeah.
Man, listen, bro.
Wow. Like wild Diddy type party type shit?
No. But it was just good, lavish living, good, real good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And
I love how you said no.
yeah. And it was some real player shit. You know what I'm saying? Some real player shit. But he funny. He a funny dude, man. He a funny dude. That's what people really would know about him for real.
Okay.
He's a funny dude, man.
That's what's up.
So yeah, it was just good times, man. Getting to know each other, vibing, talking. And then I got to hash out a certain situation. Well, starting to hash out a certain situation with Nasir. So it's you know we gonna work that out, see how that go. He put me on the phone with him.
You talked to Mr. Jones?
Yeah, he put me on the phone.
What?
With him. Yeah, he put me on the phone with him. So
shit.
He remembers exactly everything, like I said it word for word.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I know exactly who you are.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we gonna see.
Okay. Now, I'm asking about that because that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? Anything Esco related, I'm with it.
Yeah.
He is that like mended fences?
Trying to.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to.
Because in East Sign,
because it really wasn't an issue with me, and it really wasn't. I don't know. It was, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It was me, him, and Jungle. You know what I'm saying? But. Yeah, but he the one who orchestrated the whole shit. So to me, it was like, yeah, you too. You know what I mean? But again, I can't be mad because I wasn't on my business.
Yeah.
I wasn't on my job. You know what I'm saying? So me taking 10K as a street dude, man, that's a come up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he's like, yeah, I know. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember exactly where we were, who you are, where we was in Delaware.
Because you wrote the verse for Jungle's verse for Uchiwali. Yeah.
So he remembered the whole. He remembered the whole thing.
Right.
So yeah, you know.
That's wild.
Future endeavors. We'll see what's going on.
And is In Dave signed to Nas?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Man, that is beautiful. Isn't that crazy how shit come full circle like that?
But he's not. He's no longer signed to Nas. Nas is the one who initially put him on, but he's out of that. So Dave's got his own thing going now.
So he not with Mass Appeal?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Man, I pray that whatever works out from that, that you can mend that fence, and that y'all can work together as artists and men again. Because I mean, from what you did, from what you gave the Jungle for Uchiwali, that was sick. So imagine, what else could be cultivated from your relationship.
That's why I'm just trying to get better and keep going in my craft, man. I done took some time off and slacked, but I'm back at it full press. I've been back at it full press for the last year or so.
Damn right.
So, yeah, I'm about to Plus, man, it's my last go around with this shit, man. You know what I mean? So. They don't put a time limit on rock and roll, but they put a time limit on us. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, don't let them.
Nah, right.
Them. Yeah, don't let them.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I feel like this is my last go around with it, so I'm gonna go hard with it all.
Please.
You know what I mean?
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's the main. That's what's to be expected from you, because, I mean, you got so much talent. You know what I'm saying? And you see, it's the thing. Like, it be like this, right? That's why when you get in the sports world, when you have particular people that are like icons and great, it's amazing because a lot of people have talent, but they don't have the brains to go with that. So it's like they got all the talent, but they too busy running the street.
Yeah.
Or they run in the street, but don't access their talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or vice versa. It's just wild like that, man. I love that, it's somebody like you that's got the talent and you got the brains enough to be like, okay, I got to be disciplined and I know how to do A, B, and C so I can do E, D, and F. You know what I mean, man?
Right.
It's
Took a minute, but I got it.
Right, right.
Yeah.
It all do. We human. That's how that
sure.
works. All right, y'all. We about to shake. What do you Super Bowl? We gonna do something? We gonna do one next Sunday?
If you want to, we can.
We can bang one out. You know what I'm saying? If you want to bang it out for an hour.
Have a little discussion. Have get some callers to call up and give their predictions or whatever.
Hell
we
yeah.
can rock that out.
Matter of fact, I'll give you the number right now, 515-599-1687. I'm sorry, I usually used to give y'all that at the start of the show, but man, there's been so much, these last couple episodes, there's been a lot of shit going on. But 515-599-1687, feel free to call in next week. We are going to be taking calls, and you get some of your people from Philly to call in. I'm gonna get some of my people, get some people from my people from Massachusetts, and here from St. Louis to call in. We're gonna talk about the game and hopefully how Philly versus KC, and Philly can get some revenge. Shit.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Tell the people where they can find you, Famo.
All social media platforms, wherever you stream your music, Montega Rebel, MONTEGAREBEL.
There it is. Boom. You know what it is. OThaGreat, OThaGreat, Twitter, Facebook, High Off the Glass. Boom. You see that? Boom, right there, just like it's on the shirt. What, you got some socks on today? I thought you was lit.
Oh, yeah, I keep the socks on.
Oh, shit, what he got? He always got, because, he got his, oh, man, there it is. They need to come with it. Them J's is fresh, too, by the way. What does that say, free what?
Free Ricky.
I know, that's right. They need to come with a new season. I need a new season of Rick and Morty. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I need that. But, yeah, make sure y'all check us out. We're going to be doing our thing. And support the Cola Lounge, man. That place is dope. And keep smoking, keep hooping. STL, we need a basketball team. NBA.